We are social creatures. We live in a world where interactions with others are constant. These interactions shape our thoughts, feelings, and actions. This is the essence of social influence. It's the force that makes us question our judgments when we're surrounded by dissenting voices. It's the reason we feel compelled to return a favor. It's why we sometimes obey orders, even when we disagree with them. Social influence is a powerful force. It can be used for good or for evil. Understanding its mechanisms is crucial for navigating the complexities of human interaction. Whether we're aware of it or not, social influence plays a role in our daily lives. It affects our choices, our beliefs, and our behaviors. From the clothes we wear to the opinions we hold, social influence is ever present. By understanding its power, we can better understand ourselves and the world around us. We can learn to resist manipulation and make conscious choices that align with our values. Imagine yourself in a room full of people. Everyone is looking at two lines, trying to determine which is longer. You see it clearly. The line on the left is shorter, but then, one by one, each person in the room declares the line on the right is shorter. You start to doubt yourself. Is it possible everyone else is right? This is the power of conformity. Conformity is the act of changing our behavior or beliefs to match those of a group. It's a fundamental aspect of social influence. We conform for various reasons. Sometimes we genuinely believe the group is correct. This is informational conformity. Other times we conform to avoid standing out or facing disapproval. This is normative conformity. Conformity can be a powerful force for good. It helps to establish social norms and maintain order. However, it can also lead to negative outcomes. History is rife with examples of groupthink, where conformity to a flawed decision led to disastrous consequences. Not all groups exert the same level of influence. The more cohesive a group, the more pressure it exerts on its members to conform. Cohesiveness refers to the degree of attraction and unity within a group. Think of a close-knit family or a team that has worked together for years. These groups share strong bonds, common goals, and a sense of belonging. When individuals feel a strong sense of belonging to a group, they are more likely to adopt the group's norms and values. They want to be accepted and valued by the group. This desire for acceptance can be a powerful motivator for conformity. Group size also plays a role in conformity. As the size of a group increases, so too does the pressure to conform. This is because larger groups offer more opportunities for social validation and reinforcement. However, there is a point of diminishing returns. Once a group reaches a certain size, the influence of additional members begins to decrease. Compliance is another key aspect of social influence. It involves agreeing to a request made by another person. This request can be direct, such as asking for a favor, or indirect, such as implying a desired behavior. We comply with requests for various reasons. Sometimes it's out of obligation or a sense of duty. Other times, it's because we want to avoid conflict or gain approval. There are 6 key principles of compliance: friendship, commitment, scarcity, reciprocity, social validation, and authority. These principles are often used by marketers, salespeople, and even our own friends and family to influence our decisions. Understanding these principles can help us become more aware of when and why we comply with requests. This awareness can empower us to make more conscious choices and resist manipulation. Professionals in various fields, from marketing to politics, use specific techniques to gain compliance. One such technique is the foot in the door technique. This involves starting with a small, easy-to-refuse request and then following it up with a larger, more desirable request. Another technique is the door-in-the-face technique. This involves starting with a large, unreasonable request and then following it up with a smaller, more reasonable request. This technique plays on our sense of reciprocity. By scaling back their request, the influencer appears to be making a concession, which makes us more likely to comply with their second request. These are just 2 examples of the many techniques used to gain compliance. By understanding these techniques, we can become more discerning consumers of information and more resistant to manipulation.